Medusa?
No.
No fear at all? Sitting next to Medusa? And she just said she came from the underworld?
Yes. But
And
not, but not like hell. Not like an underworld like hell. Just like a forgotten land that we forgot about.
understood. And I want you to look around. Do you see any cherubs or anything like that flying around? Is there anything flying around at all?
See like little uh, half goat, half man.
Oh, okay.
But they're really, really small, like a dog size.
Yes.
They're flying.
They're flying, really?
Yes.
Very good. I'd like you to call one over to you, please,
He has the heart. Really, 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 really little heart.
and ask him will he play your favorite? Does he play?
Yes.
Why aren't you telling me? Are you going to tell me?
Yeah.
I know it's very beautiful, and I know you're totally consumed in it. So, do you know the tune that he's playing?
Um, I I know that I know it, but I don't know what it is. Like,
Could you hum it? Please. Come on, loud and clear. Louder.
Zeus wants me to dance with him.
Very good. And go ahead and dance with Zeus then. Did all the cherubs, did all of the, did they all begin to play?
Yes, they're all making like a circle around the courtyard.
Very nice. Come on, give me all the details.
Hercules asks Medusa to dance.
Excellent. So you're dancing with Zeus.
Yes.
Hercules is dancing with Medusa.
And I got my gown just like grew. It's really long and beautiful, shimmery white.
Zeus is a good dancer, huh?
Yes.
I want you to ask him, whisper him, how did he get his face? How did he get all those scars on his face?
Protecting me.
And he was protecting you from whom?
From seeing negative. From being exposed to anything negative or harmful.
And it put that type of stress on his face?
It's not just for me. He does it for everybody.
Ah, very good. And ask him, he could easily make the scars go away. Why doesn't he?
To remind us that not everything is perfect.
Ask him, does he know Hank? Who brought you there?
He told me that you were the rainbow.
Ah, very good. Very good. How long do I bring people there often?
No, only those that have resided there before.
And you have resided there before, is this correct?
Yes.
And I want you to tell him, I always thought that Poseidon was a male.
I did too. And
No,
he
I
just,
want you to tell him that, say that to Zeus
he
and see.
just laughs at me though. So that I could be whatever I want to be.
Oh, very good. And ask him, are you brother and sister or are you mates?
So family.
Ah, your family. Very good. Still dancing?
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Have you always been intrigued or have like mythology?
I never pursued it. I don't know much about them, but I've always been interested. I just never pursued it.
Okay. I always have totally loved mythology. I just want you to ask him, has Hank ever lived there other than being a rainbow? Or who am I when I'm not a rainbow?
I think you are Zeus. When I asked him that, he threw a lightning bolt in front of me.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't scare me or anything. Like he was just using it as a presentation. But I think he's you.
So could you explain that a little more? What, I mean, like, how did you ask and then what happened?
I asked him if he lived there, if he could show me who you were.
Oh, okay.
And he threw the lightning bolt down in front of me and laughed at me a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And we started dancing again.
Oh, good. Well, you know I used to be a professional dancer, right?
I learned that recently.
Oh, okay. Because I love to dance. So just ask them point blank as opposed to just sort of guessing or wondering. Now remember, this is at your behest, remember?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Which means you and I are family.
Yes.
And tell them you had a bunch of questions that you had to ask, and that he answer the questions for you? Does he mind?
It's not time.
He doesn't mind at all?
It's not time.
Oh, it's not time. Very good. So what else are you to do? Would you like to go ahead and just move forward to a very important day? Or are you having too much fun? You're having fun?
We're sitting down now.
Ah, very good. And let's just proceed and see what happens. Is that what you would desire? Star?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now please make sure you tell me everything that's going on, or we're just sitting in silence. Very good.
We're watching Hercules and Medusa dance.
Oh, good. Are you dancing? What are they dancing on? Is everyone hovering or floating or?
Yes.
When were you going to mention that part?
The floor is still white, like white tiles with
Oh,
like a gold lining on them,
uh-huh.
but we just float above it.
Oh, okay. So now you understand whenever I'm in session with someone and I can see everything that's going on and then I have to say it and then they agree.
Yes,
Are you just saying that because I said it or are you saying it because that's what you actually see?
that's what I see.
Okay, so I'm not influencing you in any way?
No.
Okay, very good. I'd just like to make that clear. Beautiful. Are you smiling?
Zeus wants to float up to the sky. It's nighttime and he's pointing out different star constellations to me.
Oh, good, good, good. Tell me everything he says.
He's not really speaking, he's just pointing and all these stars light up. They're so far away, like everything looks so far away.
Is he pretty much pointing out his domain?
Yeah, that could be what he's doing.
Are you getting things telepathically from everyone or is everyone verbally speaking out loud?
Just telepathically, nobody's really, except for when he laughs. That's verbally.
Okay.
And he's showing me all the astrological signs.
Oh, excellent. I want you to telepathically send him a message that you'd like to. Could he show you where the constellation is going to be in for the next 2,000 years for the planet Earth? The signs are all fixed.
He just keeps showing me my sign, Aries.
Oh, beautiful.
He wants to reconfirm that there's only 12.
Absolutely. As opposed to they're trying to say that there's a 13th.
Yeah, there's no 13th. He laughed at that.
Excellent. I want you to send gratitude with that to him.
He said that he's just telling me things that I already knew. He's just reconfirming.
Well, you really appreciate it because you're going to share this with others. What else is he showing you now?
He's leading me in the sky.
Oh, beautiful.
And there's like a golden shimmer coming down over my body.
Excellent. And how does that feel?
Feels warm.
I'd like you to send him your love and allow that golden light to come over you. Are you in the stars now?
Yes.
Very good. I want you to look right ahead of you. There's a beautiful ship, a beautiful light ship. Can you see it coming towards you?
I see a bright light.
Just tell me whatever happens. Is the light moving towards you?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Like warp speed and it just stopped right in front of me.
Oh, excellent. And as it stops, just give me a description of what it looks like, please.
Kind of looks like a bug. Like a prairie mantis with like a disc in front of it.
A prey mantis. Very good. And can you communicate with it, please?
A little door open.
Oh, very good. And would you like to enter into it, or is something coming out?
I think they want me to go on to the ship. It's pretty dark in there.
As soon as you walk in, that beautiful gold light around you will light up everything. Do you mind going in? You're totally safe and protected. Very good. And tell me, how big does the ship look?
It looked huge on the outside. The doorway was really, really small. It was just like yeah. It floated, like I zoomed inside, like floated inside it. It's all bright, bright lights in there.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. And there's someone in there. The ship is manned, so to speak. There's entities there. And where are you? Are you standing?
Yeah. I don't think I'm Poseidon anymore, though.
I understand. And I want you to look at your form. And first of all, where you're standing, and what do your feet look like? What are you wearing?
I don't think I have any clothes on.
Understood.
I have like 3 big toes.
Excellent. And hold your hands up in front of your face as well. And don't be surprised.
My arms are really long and bony, and I have like 3 fingers too.
Do you have an opposing thumb?
No.
So
They're
just...
like, they're like really long with like little balls at the end of them.
Oh, I've met this species before. And go ahead and feel your head. How does your head feel? Please.
Like squishy, wet kind of thing. Like the texture of my skin all over.
Oh, very good. And what about your eyes? Feel your eyes, and what do they feel like? And the shape of your head?
They're humongous. They're round. My eyes are huge and round. And my head is like almost like beanish. I don't know, like it's bigger at the top and gets smaller.
Okay. Excellent. And you say you're probably you don't really have you seem naked, but almost maybe like you have a one piece on that covers your whole body.
No,
Oh, nothing on at all.
nothing. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm supposed to have clothes on.
Okay, no worries. And is there anyone else on the ship with you?
There was when I first got there, and now like there might be one like turned away from me working on something.
Okay. I think they're just giving you a time to acclimate to your new form. And I want you to think in your head, I want you to send a mental image, telepathy, to the person that's working on the council, on the, uh, what race of entity are you? And see what comes to you.
Hybrid.
Very good. And a hybrid of what type of race?
I think grays and reptilian.
And this ship, what is the name of the ship that you're on? Does it have a name, or that's not the question that I meant to ask. The question that I meant to ask is the ship that you're on a living entity? Is it alive? Send out the telepathic question and see what comes back.
Alive on the inside and has like an exoskeleton, like an insect.
Oh, so it is alive then.
Yes.
And the race that did the genetic manipulation that created the hybrid, ask is in your telepathy telepathically if it's the Mantis race.
Yes, he looks like a praying mantis.
Has he turned around and addressed you?
He's looking at me. Yes.
Oh, very good. And I want you to address him as well. And do you mind to tell him that you're bilocating from Earth? And does he realize that that's what's happening?
Yes.
Very good. And that you had some questions that you had a desire to ask, and does he mind answering?
He says he can try.
Oh, very good. Well, you are on the Earth, and the Earth is going through a transition, and you had a desire to know if you were connected with any extraterrestrials. And is this the race of extraterrestrials that you're connected with?
Some of them, yes.
And do you have any Mantis background, or were you genetically engineered?
In my current state, I am genetically engineered.
And in that current state, you don't have a soul, do you?
I feel kind of hollow.
Understood. And ask, what is your function as this hybrid?
Help see planets, to see if the atmospheres can withstand the shell of a body. It's not that I don't have a soul, I'm not integrated into that body like I would be with other vessels.
And you said that the purpose was to see other planets. And what are you seeding other planets with? With the Homo sapiens?
No, we're trying to see what vessels will survive in certain atmospheres.
And so do you have a collection of vessels, of particular types of vessels, or are they all these hybrids?
I have many. I have many hybrids, but I feel that I originate from maybe the praying mantis. But I volunteered to help with this aspect of the seeding.
Understood. And what is your purpose for being on the earth right now?
To help awaken others.
Help awaken. So is the aspect of yourself that's on the earth, the purpose is totally different from the aspect of you that's a hybrid. Is this correct?
Yes.
Very good. And what does the Praymantis being there know of your human aspect? Star, Asperita.
I mean,
Such as your characteristics. Are you a healer? And have you brought any special gifts with you?
yes, and my gifts are being activated.
So you are a healer, that is correct, yes? Is that one of your gifts?
Yes,
And the other gifts that are being activated, what would they be? Please.
clairvoyance,
Clairvoyance.
presentments, clairaudience.
And those abilities will activate when the vibrational frequency of the planet reaches a certain level? Or are they being activated before the masses of the planet?
It says that I'm being guided in directions with my lifestyle choices to slowly start activating and being acclimated to them now.
And the purpose of that is helping awakening others?
Yes, and to help heal them.
So will you come into these fully ascended abilities in this lifetime as Star?
As long as I keep listening to how they're guiding me, yes.
And does Hank have any, is he in the plan? Is he working with you, or has he been directed towards you or guided towards you to help in that aspect, in these aspects?
Yes.
And what is your connection with Hank?
Well, he doesn't know.
Okay, because this was your question. So how does he know that I'm in the mix?
Because Zeus or Hank sent me to the ship.
Oh, very good. Understood. So is there any other questions that this prey mantis being could give you that would help you and be in your best interest about, since Zeus felt it pertinent to make the introduction or the reintroduction? What can they tell you about yourself that would help? Please, beyond what you've asked.
To show me that I am involved with the ETs, to show me that I can see beyond what sight gives me to different realms. I just need to keep listening to the way they're guiding me.
Oh, very good. And who are your guides? Please.
He says that he is one of them.
And does he have a name or a designation, please? Just for human, as a human, it's just easier when you like meditate and you like to make a connection. A name is always good to add with it.
He cannot give me a name, but I feel his energy.
Oh, very good. And so I'd like for you to try and remember that energy.
Yeah.
I know it's very beautiful, and I know you're totally consumed in it. So, do you know the tune that he's playing?
Um, I I know that I know it, but I don't know what it is. Like,
Could you hum it? Please. Come on, loud and clear. Louder.
Zeus wants me to dance with him.
Very. I want you to ask him, whisper him, how did he get his face? How did he get all those scars on his face?
Protecting me.
And he was protecting you from whom?
From seeing negative, from being exposed to anything negative or harmful.
And it put that type of stress on his face?
It's not just for me.
Good. And go ahead and dance with Zeus then. Did all the cherubs, did they all begin to play?
Yes, they're all making like a circle around the courtyard.
Very nice. Come on, give me all the details.
Hercules asks Medusa to dance.
Excellent. So you're dancing with Zeus.
Yes.
Hercules is dancing with Medusa.
And I got my gown just like grew. It's really long and beautiful shimmery white.
Zeus is a good dancer, huh?
Yes. Goat, half man.
Oh, okay.
But they're really, really small, like a dog size.
Yes.
They're flying.
Oh, they're flying, really?
Yes.
Very good. I'd like you to call one over to you, please.
He has the heart. Really, 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 really little heart.
And ask him, will he play your favorite? Does he play?
Yes.
Why aren't you telling me? Are you going to tell me? Medusa?
No.
No fear at all? Sitting next to Medusa? And she just said she came from the underworld?
Yes.
And,
But not like hell. Not like an underworld like hell. Just like a forgotten land that we forgot about.
understood. And I want you to look around. Do you see any cherubs or anything like that flying around? Is there anything flying around at all?
See like little